right, there we go. Hey, good morning, America. Good morning, America. Good morning, wherever, the world. Good morning, world. Yeah, Scanny Village. Like, no longer way in. No longer have a way in. You gotta, like, parkour your way in. So yeah, Attorney General Barr attempted to cover up the cat. What's up, cat? Oh, okay, we're awake, you cat. All right, there was Attorney General Barr attempted to cover up the Mueller report by casting illusion and said, "Here's the Barr report." And did it work? No. A bunch of people are like, "No, you can't do that." I'm gonna turn this down. A bunch of people are like, "No, you can't do that. No, no, no. What are you trying to do to us? What's this? You nonsense maker. I can't believe he even tried it." But there he did. There he tried to create I need a hoe. I need a gardening hoe, and for that I need wood, sticks. Alright, there's that. Now we can make a hoe. Okay, so Attorney General Barr, William Barr, was appointed by Donald Trump after writing Donald Trump a memo saying that he doesn't think Donald Trump could be impeached for obstruction of justice. So after writing that memo, Donald Trump's like, "Yeah, sure, you're hired." So yeah, the time comes. Barr gets the memo or the report, and then Barr writes a memo saying, "Yeah, nothing to see here. Move along." And that's how gaslighting works, right? That's how gaslighting works. I use gaslighting, that word, because it's like the popular term that everyone uses, and I forgot to go look it up, but there's an actual sociological term and study for this. Let me turn this down a bit more. Yeah, there's an actual sociological study about this. They put a bunch of people in a room, and they said they're doing an experiment on something else, something unrelated. But they had a bunch of people in this room, and everyone had a chart, and or was looking at this big chart. And on this chart, there are two lines, one really short line and one really long line. And the researcher's like, "Okay, I'm going to leave you guys alone in the room, and you guys can talk amongst yourselves to figure out the longest line, and then we'll come back in. Then the researcher will come back in and take a vote on which one is the longer line." So the researcher, the guy in the white lab coat, he leaves the room, and so it's all the people are in the room, who are the quote people attending the social study, and they're looking at this line, and every single person except for one guy, there's only one guy or girl, but every single person says, "Oh yeah, that one is the longer line." They all point to the really short line, and then they say it's the longest line, right? Something totally wrong, totally wrong. But everyone in the room does it except for the one guy who's like, "What?" But the question is, how many of them give into pressure? Right? They felt the people who were going against the crowd felt really uncomfortable. They felt really bad. Some of them even went along with the crowd, even though they could see that the long line was short and the short line was long. They went along with the crowd just to not be out of the crowd or something. And the people who resisted and said the truth anyways, they felt like unsure, but they tried. They were like, they weren't like, oh, y'all are crazy. No, they were like, I don't know, guys, I kind of see it the other way. You know, they were, yeah, it's really odd. So there was an actual sociological study, and if I were more prepared and like thinking about it, I would have told you like more details about how to find it. But alas, I'm just hanging out on a Saturday morning and kind of procrastinating. So, okay. But the reason why that story is important is because that's like the actual sociological study of gaslighting. Like, it's not just a plot in a movie. People, I mean, it's an actual thing. Social pressure can make people believe anything, or like disregard their own senses. Social pressure can make people disregard their own senses. And just to go along with the crowd. So you can look at people living in Nazi Germany and understand they're under immense social pressure from the government to conform to a certain way of thinking, and be like, man, those poor people, like, you're already suffering, right? Because you've been suffering. The German people had been suffering under the Versailles Treaty, which imposed incredible economic sanctions on them, which crushed their economy. So they were already suffering, like, really bad. And then this really tough guy comes along and says, hey, be proud of yourself, right? It's not your fault. It's this scapegoat. And then when we ran out of that one, he's like, oh, well, it's this one over here. And when they ran out of that one, then, well, it's that one over here. And they kept running out of scapegoats. So he's like, oh, yeah, it's those people over there. There's a whole bunch of them, right? Just like, and he just murdered tons of people. And it was because the government encouraged the people and coerced them in a way. It gaslighted the people. It forced the people to be like, so we know this works, right? This is a social experiment, and you can look it up, where a bunch of people in a room, everyone was in on the experiment except for that one guy, but he didn't know it. He thought he was in a room with other people who didn't know. And sometimes he resisted, and sometimes he gave in. But even if he resisted, how long could you resist against that? Like, it's hard to blame the German people for Nazism. I mean, yeah, fuck Nazism. But it's like, it's not the humans, right? You can't just point to the Germans and say, like, bad human. Like, they're humans, right? It's a failing of humans, because it works in all these other cultures too, not just Germans. It works in American culture for sure, right? You can totally see that going on. And I don't want to point to other cultures because, like, that's not the point. I'll point to American because that's my own culture. I can easily point to that and be like, look at all this, like, racist, like, genocidal BS that is in our history, and it still perpetuates today in the way that we're treating Native Americans, or not Native American, well, yeah, Native Americans, but like the refugees from South America. Like, and here's the funny thing, all right? Here's the funny thing that I read today. Not only is Donald, like, betraying their human rights, breaking the Constitution, because they have rights, inalienable human rights, as defined by the Constitution, or not defined, but as recognized by our Constitution. They're human beings, therefore they have inalienable rights. You cannot infringe upon them. You cannot do it. It doesn't matter if they're not U.S. citizens. You can't do it. They're humans, right? It's not. It doesn't. The Constitution doesn't give rights to certain people and not give rights to other people. The Constitution stops the government from taking away rights from people. That's what the Constitution does. So it covers those people coming over the border. I don't care how they're coming over the border. I don't care. It doesn't matter. They're covered, dude. They're covered. They're covered by the Constitution. Don't you understand? That's the big deal. That's the big deal. Donald is so in this situation, Donald is the guy who's pointing to the short line and saying, "This is the longest line!" And he's got this crowd of red hats behind him saying, yeah, that's the longest line. When all of us are looking going, no, it's not. But he's got a Fox Media blaring out, "Shortest line," or that this one, longest line. So this is a real thing. It's really happening. It's really, really happening. It's actually happening. So you have to be strong. You have to know what is right and what is true in your heart and mind. Use your reason. You have to use your reason, because if you don't use your reason, you're lost. You have to use your reason, your intellect, your logic. And you have to realize too that your reason and logic can be tricked. It can be tricked. That's why you have to trust other humans to help you out. I mean, yeah, sometimes, right, humans can be used against you, like in the case of Donald's propaganda machine, his media company. But in other times, humans are here to help you, dude. Like, a lot of us are good. We want to help you out. That's why we're here. And yeah, right, we're under constant attack. Don't get us wrong, right? So if we're not immediately open to you, don't assume it's because like we're under constant attack. It's a war. Yeah. See, you just reckon it, because you know what they're trying to do is they're trying to get up on this thing. I'm gonna break that. That way they won't. Ooh, I need an axe. I don't have an axe. I'll go make an axe. Ooh, okay. Sure, iron. Why not? Ask me a question. Okay. Yeah, God gave you many gifts. One of your gifts is reason. You got to use it. You got to. Well, okay, yeah. It depends on whose myth you're using. Because I don't think Judeo-Christianity even goes into reason. I don't think they ever talk about it. But if you look at ancient Greece, they have the story of Prometheus, who is not a god. Prometheus was a titan. And I told the story before, but I'll tell it again. Prometheus, because the Titans used to rule everything until the gods came along and knocked off the Titans. But some of the Titans defected and joined the gods, so they were spared, and other Titans didn't, and they were subjugated and imprisoned. Well, Prometheus is one of the guys who defected. And he was on the good god. He was on the gods team, right? But in the early days of mankind, humans were like totally suffering. They had no fire, so they had it real bad. Like, it was dark, it was cold, like the food they ate was raw. They had it bad, dude. They had it real bad. It was super tough for humans. So the gods didn't care. The gods didn't care at all. They were like, whatever. Prometheus, he was watching, going, dude, this is awful, these poor humans. So, like, while the gods are over there, Prometheus is like, yo, all right, and he stole the fire. He stole the holy fire, or whatever fire, I don't know what fire it was. He stole fire, he stole it. And he ran down to the humans, and he gave the humans fire. And with the fire, then humans, could be, warm. It's like, oh my god, I'm warm! And then they could, have light against the dark. so it wasn't like scary at night. They could use like huddle by the fire and be safe, and warm, and they can make tools with the fire now. Oh, humans were like, oh my gosh, this fire stuff is amazing, and because of this fire, humans were able to like do a lot better. they didn't suffer nearly as bad. They prospered because of the fire. But then Zeus found out. Zeus is like, comes along back from whatever. He's like, hey, and he grabbed Prometheus. Is like, they threw him on top of a mountain, naked on top of a mountain, and he strapped down to his arms and legs, right? So he couldn't really move. And then every morning when the sun rose, a big eagle would fly down and rip out his liver, just eat him up and rip out his liver, and he'd slowly freeze and almost die until the very, very dawn of, until he'd be almost dead, suffering from all this being ripped open by a freaking giant eagle and eaten alive. He's almost dead, and then the sun rises and he's alive again, and his wounds are gone, and he's like, oh, I'm back. And then the eagle comes to eat him up again, every day, forever. That's what you get for giving fires to human. And it was like that forever until Hercules came and saved him. But yeah, and who is Hercules? The son of Zeus. That's funny. So you have reason, dude. You have reason. Use it. You must use it, because when it's dark, you need to use it. It's your only it's really it's imperfect. It's not perfect, but it's better than nothing. Look at these villagers trading well now. Look at them trading incredibly well. They're not breaking this plot of land anymore because I took away the ladder. You must be smart enough to use a ladder to ride. Because I did this because villagers used to take these carts and steal them and then ride them to my base and hang out in my base. I'm like, no, get away! Stop stealing my carts! Because then I would run out of carts. So I had to put this here. And no villager is smart enough to climb up ladders. So I'm safe. Wow. So just like the people of Germany were subjugated to brainwashing basically from the government, so too are the American people being subjugated to brainwashing from the American government. That from specifically the Donald Trump cabal regime, tyrant Donald and his gang of transnational criminals and their syndicate. So they have a television station called Fox News. They're allied with this Australian billionaire named Rupert Murdoch, who also pushes these lies. Right? That's his network. So Rupert Murdoch, billionaire, teamed up with Donald Trump, billionaire, who teamed up with Vladimir Putin, billionaire, who teamed up with Mohammed bin Salman from Saudi Arabia, billionaire, who teamed up with Erdogan, what's his name, from Turkey, dictator. Well, I don't know if he's a billionaire, but he's probably pretty rich. Who teamed up with Netanyahu, right? Probably a billionaire. Like all these billionaires are teaming up. Well, look, even with Xi, Chairman Xi from China, billionaire. They're all teaming up against the American people. They're all doing it. And they brainwash you into not believing in American ideals. That's how they attack you. They don't need bullets. They attack you with brain waves. No, I mean, like, you know what I mean. Not brain waves. They attack you with propaganda. They attack you with like flat out lies. Like Donald Trump saying the short line is the longest line and people believing it. And the whole crowd behind him repeating what he says. I mean, or if you want to see it another way, it's on Twitter. It's the one Russian troll with his army of sock puppet accounts who repeat and affirm whatever he says and retweet it. Or they do it on Facebook, right? It's how swarms of Russian agents attack the websites and social discourses, public discourses of elected officials, so as to like jam it, basically, so you can't really use it. It's no good. It's poisoned. Like, if you want to make another analogy, it's essentially poisoning the water supply of the city that you're besieging, so that all the people go crazy and kill each other, or they die when they drink the water. This is wrecked. Oh, it's because the golem, dude. This golem wrecks it. The iron golem. 3 of them. This is a big village. You have no beds. Oh. There we go. That's what we're looking at. Okay. Goodness graciousness. Oh, I'm recording it good. I'm gonna upload this. This is nice. This is nice. So, yeah. Bad stuff. Alright, I want to go home. I want to go home now. Get out of here. Let's get out of here, Holmes. Goodbye, village. Oh my. Under attack. So AG Barr is now saying he's going to redact a whole bunch of the report before he gives it to Congress. He backed off. He said he was going to give it to Trump to redact. Now he's saying no, he's going to redact it himself. And that's still not good enough for Chairman Nader, Rep Nadler, who's gonna be like, yo, we said Tuesday. I don't care what you're saying. We said Tuesday, just like all the other times before. Get ready, dude. So, oh man, I'm not sure what's gonna happen. But whatever's gonna happen is gonna happen pretty soon. I got into this. You have to understand, there's a lot of people who are brainwashed. Like the people who are sucked into this, who got tricked by this. The people who got tricked, who sucked into the fascism. They've been conditioned for years. There's a lot of old people. I got into a Facebook argument. Well, he kept just coming at me. I just wouldn't stop. So like, they're conditioned to believe that we're the enemy, no matter what. They don't use reason. They can't find it on their own. They won't look. It's no, they just attack. But he's old. So like, I don't know. I don't know. Go chop wood. Go sleep so I don't get bothered by phantoms. Alright, make a couple more axes, ditch some stuff. I don't need ladders. Don't need glass. What I need is an item holder for all this crap, so I don't have to keep doing this. Because this is kind of annoying, to be honest. It has to be a giant item sorter, though. Well, I'm kind of doing it at the other place. I'm starting it. Ooh, maybe I should hang out there more instead of here. I will once the new update comes through and I can explore a new map with new cities and stuff. For now, I don't know what I'm doing, hanging out. Let's go mine gold. Not mine it, but farm it. Farming gold. All right. So I was involved in this interesting Twitter conversation. I kind of fell into it. I kind of jumped into it, and it's neat because I like talking about culture and stuff like that. Bishop Talbot Swan was talking to someone, I think named Nash, about these two white supremacists on TV. I think Laura Ingraham and Pat Buchanan, they're white supremacists. And the white supremacists were saying that they were talking about how all these other cultures need to assimilate to white supremacy. And they were hashing out, well, what is it, like hashing out terms. And I think it's interesting, it's good, because we need a common ground if we're going to talk to each other. So if we can get a common set of terms, then that really helps a lot with... That's hilarious. That zombie is like, I want to eat your brains, dude. He's like, I want to eat them so bad. That's funny. I'm gonna hang out here. Okay. So I like it that we're trying to come down to a common set of terms. It's good because I think those white supremacists on TV, on the Fox TV white supremacy station, I think they're that's just another form of brainwashing. They're agents of their culture, of like, you gotta see. Here's the thing. I like to use the Matrix a lot because it helps separate the humans out from the higher levels. All right, like you gotta look at levels of analysis. Just like I can go down to into the biology, and then move up the chain to like the next order of magnitude. I don't even know how to describe it. Like, there's also like I can go down to the molecular, or yeah, the atomic level, the molecular level, and then you can go to like the biological level, I guess, would be for the cell. And then that groups up again bigger to the animal, the organism, the human. But then the next level above that is how the humans organize themselves. So that's another level up you can go. But you can't see it because physically we're anchored at the biological level. But we extend up this way, right? Because we have reason and we can see how, even though we can't like directly see the level above us, we know it's there because our environment. I couldn't make this stuff by myself. This requires all this world around me. The fact that I'm even streaming requires the work of billions of humans over billions of man hours, like, of history, on top of billions of years of geological time to even create this environment, to foster like this life, to create this. Yeah. So, where am I going? I'm running out of coffee. I should make more. Yeah, I'll be right back. I'm gonna make more. I'm gonna keep talking though. So when you look up a level above the human, like the biological human level, and look at the way we organize ourselves, there's many ways we can organize ourselves. Like, the great thing about capitalism is that it has improved our productive capacity, because that's what even Marx says. Even Karl Marx will tell you that. The great thing about capitalism is that it was an improvement over feudalism. It helped the human produce more from the land and from nature itself. And produce, I mean like to make something of use value, right? Because before you had a bunch of rocks, and with the human, over time and using knowledge and all this other stuff and labor, the human transforms those raw materials into something like a computer. That can, right? And not only that, but then also that allows us to spread ideas, because that's how I can talk to you about these ideas and use my words to spread my words to you, my fellow human whom I love. Yes. Ooh. I do love my fellow humans. That's why I'm doing this. Doing it for free. I don't get money. No one's like, I'm supposed to, like, under capitalism, right? Here we go. Under capitalism, I'm supposed to take my knowledge, what I paid money for, and find a way to monetize that. And then live off that monetization. Under capitalism. But maybe I'm dumb. Maybe the system is stacked against me. Maybe I just don't know how to do it. I don't know, but I don't know how to monetize this stuff. Maybe I'm lazy. I don't know. But like, it's important for you to know, regardless if I can monetize it or not. So I'm just gonna give it to you as best I can. All right. So yeah, it's important. So on this higher level of organization, right? Capitalism has let us do all this great stuff, but capitalism is also killing us, because capitalism is not perfect. It's not the end-all be-all of human organization and production. And here, that's the big thing, right? Production. Like, humans under capitalism in America have continually continually, year after year after year after year after year after year after year, increase their production. It's amazing. Like, it's amazing how much production they get out of American workers. But the problem is they wreck American workers. They wreck them. It sucks. They're like literally just sucking the life out of them, out of the American worker. It's awful. Like, I see it in my family, right? I see it in my family. It's dysfunctional. Why is my family dysfunctional? Because it got wrecked by capitalism. Like, we had to do certain things in order to get by capitalism. We had to do it. and that means wrecking the family, right? We had to leave our family, like, in order to live somewhere else because of the economic reality of where we lived, where I grew up, where I was born. I had to move because I couldn't afford to live where I was born. And so our family was like ripped apart piece by piece. And yeah, it's easier, I guess, with technology to like keep in touch, but it's not the same thing, right? If you don't have shared life experience, it's really hard to have a connection. Like, you have to share a life experience together. I guess if you share like an online world and you both play in this world together, that's sort of like a shared like life experience, but it's like a simulated life experience because it's not real. Like, we all want to talk about like, well, what is real, right? But like, to me, real is as close to wetware as you can get, right? You don't want mediation. I don't want mediation. I don't want to have to talk to an effing camera. I want a face-to-face human, and I want to see them with my own eyeballs, and feel them with my own skin, and touch them with my own fingers, and smell them with my own nose, and like hold them with my own arms. I don't want this mediation, all this stuff blocking me. But man, there's so much everywhere I go, so much stuff blocking me from interacting and touching my fellow human being. Every level, so many levels everywhere I go. I just walk out my door, right? I just walk out my door and there's so many levels. So many things blocking me from like connecting on a real level with other human beings. Like time, space, necessity, social etiquette, I don't even know. Like, I don't want to, I don't want to like coerce. Everyone's got to have their freedom, and they have their rights and everything else. I don't want to take away anyone's rights, like, unnecessarily. But yeah, not even that. Just like, I don't know, time, just so many things. Watch the Pikmin fall. Let me get some coffee. I hear it coming. Qu'est-ce que c'est la vie? Je ne sais pas. Yeah, economic realities force apart families, so then you wreck them. And then when families are wrecked, then you don't have such a strong social network, right? And atomized humans are easier to manipulate, because it's hard to resist gaslighting when you're atomized. You don't have another person to sanity check what's going on, then it's tough. Or if the other people you go to sanity check are already brainwashed, then it's really rough. Oh man. Oh man. Crazy world right now. So that's what's going on in America. I guess that's going on worldwide. Is this it's, I guess, all right, I'll tell you guys. So I had this what do they call it? How do you call it? Those are early 90 or early aughts website that I went to that I found on Angel Fire. That had this great allegory called Allegory of the Alien. It was just this crazy ass story that when I first read it 20 years ago, didn't understand it, could not make sense of it. Let's go outside. I could not make sense of it. But over time, I'm like, it's clicking what they were talking about in this Allegory of the Alien. And I'm pretty sure it's talking about fascism. I never thought fascism would come to America quite so fast. Maybe not quite so fast, but I don't know. It's just so weird to see it happening. Ow. Ow. Yeah, so we're under a gaslighting attack. It's social pressure. I've seen it, it's been done before, it's nothing new. It's hard to resist for humans who are not prepared for it. If you prepare yourself, then you can handle it, but you can handle it better. But it's a oh man, he blew up. It's a thing though, right? It's a thing. I'm not joking. You know what? Here, I'm gonna do this way better. I got a way better way of doing this. Well, I need a crafting table. Record! Yay! Got one. Make a mine cart. Mine cart it. There we go. No, that one. Put that in there. Nice. No, I haven't heard any of those. That's like the first new record I've gotten in forever. Yo, what's up, guy? Stay here. Oh, I can't put it down. Oh no! What do you mean I can't put it down? I have to make a rail? Alright. Oh, a boat would be better. Can I put a boat I can put a boat anywhere. Oh, I need wood. Ah! Wooden shovel. Boat. Oh, I should make two. Yeah, two. There we go. Okay. Oh, this is easy peasy. Check it out. Okay. Right there. All right. Oh, nice. Okay. Now all I gotta do now is go get creepers. Hey, creeper! Oh, wait, no. I need to shade him so he doesn't die in the sun. how many blocks do I have? Here, I have a bunch of cobblestone. There we go. Hurry! I know. You want to shoot me. There. Sorry. It's like, I don't want to be saved! There. I think that's a good save. Here, I need to not be shot until I'm ready. Stop shooting me. Alright. Ah! Only shoot that way. Oh, out of blocks. There, perfect. I love it. Okay, let me go get creepers. So check this out, right? This is kind of wild, right? Did you even believe that you would ever be involved in a world war as a civilian? Like, cause you're in it, right? No matter what, even if you don't want to be in it, like, you're in it. It's happening, dude. It's happening. We have oligarchs who are trying to take over the world, and and democracy is standing in their way. Right? We have two different mind frames of what we think the world should be. Ooh, all I gotta do is do this. No! Oh no! Alright, I put the boat in front. That's how I gotta do it. Right here. That way I can walk behind him. Okay. Oh, I need to make a shield. Can I make a shield? Shield. Ha! Now let's go do this. Where are you, creepers? I got you now. Yeah, I should have had the shield when I was making. I need a horse up here is what I need. Now, you know what? I'm gonna go back to my base and chill there. And then kill more pigmen. Okay, so also I can make this going this way. So, well, we'll see. Whoa. Global warfare. You're in it. Whether you want to believe it or not, you're in it. They're trying to break your head and make you give up American ideals. They want you to believe that oligarchy is okay, that might makes right. But of course, we're way evolved past that. Forget that noise. The unresolved issues from World War II were fascism and socialism. They attempted to strike a compromise with what, liberal capitalism, I guess. I don't know. They tried to do a compromise. It kind of worked, but then if you watch, it tends to lean. It starts leaning toward. Well, I don't know, right? I guess it would work if we tried it. we're not at that at all right now. Oh, that's what I was talking about. Our productive capacity. It feels like even though that we've increased our productive capacity year after year after year, it doesn't seem like anything's getting any better. In fact, it feels like it's getting worse. But that's not the case, right? That's because it's a misallocation of those of what happens when you of the benefits. It's a misallocation of the benefits of that increased productivity. They're not going to the worker who is increasing the productivity. It's going to the guy at the top. It's being concentrated at the top for no purpose other than more power and to keep people working rather than overthrowing the system as it is. Because when we overthrow this broken ass system where all the benefits of our working go to the rich guys at the top, the billionaires, when we overthrow that system and implement a new system, it's real easy. All we do is we spend all that extra money on us, the people, instead of the rich guys. Right? It's real easy, and we have then we'll see there's so much money that we have left over that when we give it to ourselves, all of us start doing a whole lot better. We're a lot more educated. We're a lot healthier. We can move around better. Our air is cleaner. The hell? What are you doing in here, dude? Get out of here. Get out of here, Nazi. This is a Nazi dude. Get out. Where are you? Where'd you go? Punk? I can't believe that. Get out of here, Nazi dude. I'll look for you, and I'm gonna hunt you down. I'm gonna hunt you down! Mr. Badman, where'd you go? I would kill you. Yeah, he ran away. Punk. How dare he? Alright. I totally forgot what I was saying. Productivity. When we spend it on ourselves, we grow a lot. We will grow. We have been starving ourselves. We've been starving the humans of America a lot. We've been starving them. They have not accrued the benefits of all this increased productivity. It's been slowly being stripped away from us. And it's being sold off right now by Donald and his gang, his mafia gang. So when we get it back, it's gonna be wrecked. It's gonna not be cool. But again, when we overthrow the bad idea and install the good idea, like when we put the focus on us rather than on the market, rather than because the market is the rich people. That's what they don't tell you. They couch. See, that's another thing. That's part of the brainwashing, right? When they say the market, they're not necessarily talking about the humans. They're talking about the rich people. Sure, humans can enter into the market and do stuff, but who controls the market? It's the rich people. It can be bent to human good instead of rich people good, but you have to bend it. You can't just let it go, be controlled by the rich people. You have to bend it so that it serves the humans, us. And us is anybody, right? It doesn't matter. Like, if you're a human, you're a human. I don't care what culture, I don't care what language, I don't care what gender, I don't care any of that noise, or sex, or whatever. I don't care. Right? You're a human. You're covered by the Constitution. You're one of us. Now, that's the thing, though, right? Now we have to distinguish between the human and the higher level. Remember, the way I did it, the way I had it come out. Here, let me. Okay, the way I do it is I use the Matrix analogy. How the humans are actual humans plugged into their pod, but they're asleep. They don't know it. So they're walking around the Matrix, inside the Matrix, and they're like, no, going out their daily lives. They don't know they're plugged in. They don't know any about that. They're just doing their daily lives. All of a sudden, they see something weird going on. Like, what the hell? What's that thing going on? Right? Because some free human is doing some crazy stuff they're not supposed to do in the Matrix. So this human is like, what? That's so weird, out of the ordinary. And then you'll watch them go, and they get taken over by an agent. And then the agent goes and attacks the free human. Okay, so if only Neo can do this, right? So far, right? Or in the movie, you don't see it very often. But when you see a Matrix, when you see one of the humans or one of the agents get killed by a free human, the Matrix, the agent doesn't die. The agent disappears, and then it turns back into what this was. It was a human. So so you can almost look at it as if the human is possessed. That's another way of looking at it. The human got possessed by an agent of the Matrix. And so when you kill the agent, you haven't killed the agent, you killed the human that was possessed by the agent. So yeah, now the agent can't use that human anymore, but the agent's still there. The agent exists on a higher level, not on the same level as the human, right? The agent exists on this different level. So that's how I look at white supremacy. That's how I look at fascism. Fascism is a thing that exists on this other level, not at the human level, not at the biological level, but on the organizational level. And fascism, or not even fascism, but all of society exists on this other level. And all of society kind of does this to an extent, right? When you see something that's not right, out of the ordinary, then you act in a certain way, right? To reimpose social norms. But that can be used negatively, right? So, because you have two different set of norms. In the free human world, like, humans are free to love whoever they love. Like, it's cool, right? It's cool. But in the fascist world, that's not cool. Fascists want to control who you can love. So under a fascist society, if you act in a way that you're not, if you love a human you're not supposed to love, and another person in this, a sleep person in this fascist society sees you, they're like, what the hell? And then they turn into an agent of social control. And they go and they'll like beat you up or something. They'll do something to reimpose the social order, the fascist social order, the white supremacy social order, the whatever social order, the social order. Right? You can kill that human who attacks you, and that human dies, but have you killed fascism? No. that agent still exists on the social level. So it's difficult. It's difficult. How do you fight fascism? How do you fight fascism when it exists on a different level like this? Well, that's the kind of war we're in right now. Because again, World War II was a fight between the forces of socialism and fascism. These two ideas are incompatible. Socialism says the state, the government, is controlled by the people. Fascism says that the state, the government, is controlled by the elite. These two don't fit. They don't work. They can't work together. You see? Now, there's a lot of gaslighting out there. They're trying to trick you. They want to conflate these ideas, these terms, and they try really hard to conflate the terms, but keep it clear in your head, because we need this common ground so we can work together, regardless of culture or appearances. We're all Americans, and we need to talk to each other and get the vibe going out there, get the information flowing. And it's hard because sometimes you'll bump into a Nazi, a fascist who attacks you and gaslights you. So you have to defend yourself, right? Defense! Right? But other humans are confused, and you can save them. So try to find them, try to help them. Love. I'm so bad at that, but I need to improve. I must improve. I vow to improve. Like, here's a bad thing, right? I used a word repeatedly, a bad word repeatedly, and now I'm seeing it echoed throughout society. Like, I don't know if I'm responsible for that, but I feel responsible, and I know I manifested it, so I take responsibility. And I'm bad. I feel bad about that. I have to like really, really be careful. And I've already messed up. I've already seen I messed up once or twice this broadcast. But like, then some things require an oath and a bad word. Yeah. Let's harvest. Let's harvest let's transform. Let's transmute these bad pigs into goodness. So yeah, man, gold farms are great. Gold farms I don't think are going to be affected by the patch, because gold farms don't rely on villagers to work. They rely on portals. However, what's not good? Oh, look at gold chest plate even falls down. Look at this noise. Look at this. It's amazing. All right, I want to see if this is working. No, look at this crap. I think there's too much stuff flowing through. I've never seen a chest plate. That's weird. I didn't know they dropped armor. That's a new one. You can smelt it. Turn it into gold. Let's go upside and see what time it is. If any new creepers have spawned. Not time in the city. Ooh, there's a guy right there. Check you out. Hey, Mr. Creeper. Yeah, come on. Oh, there's another guy. How you doing there? No, get out of my. You just wrecked it, dude. Oh no, you didn't wreck it. All right. All right, here. Yay! Okay. Don't go too close. Alright, there's a bat shot. There's one. There's two. Three. Four. How many does it take? 5. 6, 7, 8, 9. My goodness, these skeletons are probably pretty weak. 11. Wow, I need to soften them before I do this. Ha ha ha. All right. Got one. Blocks. Mr. Spider, give me a treat. come, little creeper man, tally me bananas. Daylight come and me wanna go home. Day, miss a day, oh. Daylight come and me wanna go home. Day, miss a 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 day, oh. Daylight come and me want. Oh, damn it! That's why I have to be careful. All right, I forgot. I'm like, oh yeah, they blow up. Okay. You know what? I gotta pee like you wouldn't believe. Yeah, I'm gonna go pee. So, be right back. I wanna. All right, where we at? Where we at? Everyone watch me pee. That's funny. And when I say everyone, I mean like no one. Okay. Oh, I can. Oh, pretty big blocking, dude. Look at that. It's as long as I out the side. Yeah, look at that. Like, this is an amazing shield. I can block everything. What am I looking this way? Yeah, no. All right. Slap right there. Don't go where the creepers. Where the creepers at, man? Oh, they're not here anymore. To wait till nighttime, I guess. Bum bum. Bum bum. Any more for coming down? Come on. Alright. Oh, I need to, I'm almost dead. Coffee. Alright, test. Alright. More music. You know what I also need is dispensers, because I want to make a sheep farm. I'm gonna make a stack of dispensers for that. All right. Oh yeah. Let's trade for let's trade some of the stuff away. Yay! Trade. Out of it. Out of stuff. All right. Out of that. All right. Okay. Let's see, where am I going? I remember now. Oh wow, nice. I'm always holding the shield up in a cart. Ah, interesting. Makes it hard to aim. I should go to the end with this. Actually, what I need are a bunch of ender pearls. So what I need to do is make a freaking ender farm. Ender pearl farm. I'm so lazy. I'm not lazy, dude. I don't know what it is. I'm overwhelmed. I think I'm tired from all the fighting. I mean, again, we're at war. You guys don't believe me. But, like, we are. I mean, what else we got going on? Okay, so I was gonna go make dispensers. Nande? So when we start feeding humans, once we get control of the government and we start feeding humans again, and we start capturing this potential, this increased productive capacity. Not only do we increase the productive capacity of humans, not only do we now get that productive capacity, that increased production, but we also grow more, and that will unleash a whole new wave of productive capacity. Whole new wave. It'll be amazing. Like, I know our challenges are pretty intense right now, but I think we can do it. Yeah, what does it mean to be an American culture? American culture. I think we have to untangle that. Because American culture is an amalgamation of a whole bunch of stuff, but it's more than just the sum of its parts. It's that emergent thing that I was telling you about, how we have a higher level, and American culture emerges from the interaction of all these different other cultures coming here for the same idea: freedom, justice, and liberty. And it's the way that all these disparate cultures come together and exist in harmony with each other, peacefully with each other. Not only peacefully, but symbiotically, right? These cultures intertwine with each other, and they both grow stronger because of their interaction with one another. It's a symbiotic relationship. That's the ideal American culture. The American ideal. It's a symbiotic relationship. Both cultures benefit. All cultures benefit. Good cultures. White supremacy is not included because white supremacy is antithetical to American culture. White supremacy wants that elitism. It wants that politics of very strict identity, of only white culture. That's white supremacy. No, you can't do that. That's not American. White supremacy is not American. It wants to say it is, but it's not. And you can never conflate the two. Don't ever conflate the two. That just like Nazism has nothing to do with Germany. Right? It's just the manifestation fascism took in that culture, but it has nothing to do with the nature of German culture. White supremacy has nothing to do with the nature of American culture. Nothing to do at all. It's the opposite of American culture.
The real.
I mean, I love the idea of American culture because it's awesome because other cultures can follow it, right? It's not that American culture. I mean, American culture is special because there's no other thing like American culture. But other cultures can emulate it. Right? And well, what do I mean can? They're gonna have to, right? Because we're gonna be the guys who accept all the refugees from climate change. Because that's what's coming. That's what's gonna happen. There's gonna be parts of the world where you just can't live anymore. And that means we have less area to live. That means people have to move. And when they move, they're gonna have to live next to people that have been living there for a while. And it's gonna cause tension. But again, remember, we're stronger together. We're stronger together. Our cultures, when we intertwine our cultures, everyone becomes stronger. So we need to be able to transform, so we can absorb these other cultures, these other people coming in. Again, the Donald regime is a manifestation of fascism, and you can see their fascism in the way they treat these refugees as others, as not quite human. Right? That's not us. That's not American culture. American culture is about being stronger together, and Donald culture is about elitism, hierarchy. So, yeah, we gotta separate out the two. These are not the same. American culture and white supremacy are not the same. Nothing at all the same. I mean, yeah, America came out of white supremacy. Don't get me wrong. I'm not denying history. Not at all. Like, who laid the tracks, right? Make sure that this is set to items, yeah. Because I want to get the bows to turn into dispensers. It's expensive to make them on your own. But if I steal the bow, or if I just use these bows, these broken bows, then it's a lot easier to deal with, to manage. go over here. I'm like, hey, bows, happy bows. And I go over here. And I say, dispenser. Oh, I need redstone. Don't have any. I will look for redstone. I have no redstone. Some redstone over here. No. Redstone up here? Redstone. I need some cobblestone. Put back the other stuff. What is that? Andesite? Like, why am I carrying so many carrots? Wheat. Don't need the minecart anymore. Man, look at me. Just carrying out all sorts of crap. Sand. New record. Okay, cobblestone. Dispensers. 6, 5, 4. No, damn it. 3, 2, and then it like skipped 1 and went to piston. Fuck it, I made a bunch of pistons for no reason. There goes all my wood. Even more pistons. Sure, why not? Okay. Dispenser. Oh, I need more cobblestone. Okay. Don't need the shield now, come on. Alright. Okay, what else is going on? Let me check Twitter. White nationalism bad. Yes, we know. Okay. All right. You know, I can't look at Twitter because if I do that, I'm gonna get sucked in. I won't be able to do this. sorts of crap in here. Look at this. Look at this crap in here. Bone, what are you doing in there, Bone? Come out of here. Alright. Yeah, my sorting machine is not so good, huh? I guess I gotta make a new one or work on it? I don't know. 5, 4. Alright, yeah, dude, here. Where'd it go? Wait. No, I'm gonna make a dispenser. See, I don't like this. I don't like this. Okay. I guess if it's got crap on it, you have to make it manually. That's a little annoying, but oh well. 12 now. So I think I have enough. I have enough. I think I... Did I leave any here? Did I put some away? I don't remember. Billy Bob Barr! Billy Bob Barr! Billy Barr has got to release that report, or he's gonna go to prison. I think he knows this. He was like, oh no, I'm tangled up in this mess. Crap. Yeah, we need to take control of the state. We have our two views of society. Fascism or socialism. God, if I had someone to talk to, it'd be easier, but that's alright. There's a cat in here. Nice. 2 cats in here. Wah! Alright, guys, I don't know. I gotta get ready for my day, I suppose, and look at what's coming up. I got big events. So, yeah, catch my show tomorrow morning at Sunday on YouTube. Redstone Lapis Lazuli. Alright, I'll catch y'all later. Peace!